Once upon a time, in a lush and vibrant forest, there lived a clever frog named Frodo. Frodo was known for his wisdom and agility. He made his home by a serene pond, surrounded by tall reeds and blooming flowers. The forest was also home to a sly and cunning snake named Slither. Slither was always looking for ways to trick and catch his prey. One hot summer day, as Frodo was basking in the sun by the pond, Slither slithered up to him with a devious plan in mind. "Hello, Frodo," hissed Slither, with a glint of mischief in his eyes. "It's such a hot day, isn't it? Wouldn't it be wonderful to find a cooler place to relax?" Frodo, being cautious of Slither's intentions, replied, "Indeed, it is quite warm, but I am comfortable here by the pond." Slither continued, "Oh, but I know a much better place. A secret spot deep in the forest where the shade is thick and the air is cool. Would you like me to show you?" Frodo was curious but also wary. He knew that Slither was not to be trusted. "Thank you for the offer, Slither, but I think I'll stay here," he said, hopping away a little further from the snake. Slither, not ready to give up, decided to change his approach. "You know, Frodo," he began, "there's also a place where the juiciest insects can be found. You'd never have to worry about food again if you knew this secret spot." Frodo's interest was piqued, but his instincts told him to be careful. "That does sound tempting, Slither. But why would you share such a secret with me?" Slither, sensing an opportunity, replied, "Well, I see no reason why we can't be friends. We could help each other out. I can show you the best places to find food, and you can help me find water sources." "What do you say?" Frodo thought for a moment. He decided to test Slither's intentions. "All right, Slither, show me this secret spot. But remember, any sign of deceit and I'll be gone in a flash." Slither led Frodo deep into the forest, winding through the thick underbrush and tall trees. As they went further, Frodo became more alert, watching for any signs of danger. They finally arrived at a dark, secluded area with a small clearing. "Here we are," said Slither with a sly smile. "Isn't it perfect?" Frodo looked around and noticed something odd. The area was too quiet, and there were no signs of the promised insects. "It does seem peaceful," he said cautiously. "But where are the juicy insects you mentioned?" Slither's eyes gleamed with malice. "Oh, they'll come. Just wait here while I go check the other side of the clearing." As Slither slithered away, Frodo quickly realized that he was in a trap. He heard a rustling sound and noticed that Slither was positioning himself to strike. Without wasting another second, Frodo leaped high into the air and landed on a nearby tree branch. "You won't trick me that easily, Slither," Frodo called out from his safe perch. Slither, realizing his plan had failed, hissed in frustration. "You may have escaped this time, Frodo, but you won't always be so lucky." Frodo replied, "Perhaps, but I will always be cautious and trust my instincts. It's better to be safe and wise than fall into the traps of deceit." With that, Frodo hopped back to his beloved pond, where he shared his experience with the other animals. They all learned an important lesson from Frodo's story. Trust should be earned, and one should always be cautious of those with deceitful intentions. The moral of the story is, trust your instincts and be cautious of those who may have ulterior motives. It's important to be wise and discerning in all your dealings.